Okay, guys. So yesterday we had discussed about a hybrid framework. So a hybrid framework means what are the combinations yesterday we discussed? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me, guys? Guys, what is hybrid framework? Sir, class చెప్పండి అంటున్నారు కానీ మీ నుండి అటెన్షన్ లేదు, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ రాదు. Hybrid framework, it is a combination of base object model, design pattern. Next.
Data-driven framework, test-engine framework,
and
data-driven framework.
very good. That's it. మీరు కొంచెమైనా ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ లో మాట్లాడాలి కదా, నా ముందే మాట్లాడలేకపోతే ఇంకా అక్కడ ఏం మాట్లాడతారు? సో phase object model, design pattern, test engine framework, and data driven. So in last class we had discussed about phase object model, design pattern, and data test engine framework, but we have not discussed about data driven framework. Okay, what is a data driven framework? Data driven framework means you will retrieve input data from an Excel file. So you will retrieve input data from an Excel file, and that input data you will pass to method local variables. That is known as data driven framework. So you will specify all your input data in an Excel file. Okay, let me show you how to specify input data in an Excel file. So I'm navigating to the project hybrid framework 2 src test java, and here there are yesterday we have seen only pages and test cases. So today I'm going to show you one more package, Excel util package. Okay, so I will explain this one. So one second. So there is one more package. Okay, there is one more package, Excel util package. So in this Excel util package there is an Excel file .xlsx. So let me drag this Excel file here. Right, guys. So if you observe here, test case ID, username, password, skill name, skill description. And second test case, TC02, username, password, job title, job description, job note. And third test case, TC03, username, password, and nationality testing. So like that, all my input data is ready in my Excel sheet under sheet 1. Under test data 1.xlsx. So all the test cases input data is available here. Okay. So how to create this Excel sheet, I will tell you, because some people doesn't know the basics part. So I'm telling how to create that Excel part. So right click, go to new, click on Excel sheet, open this Excel sheet. So what is the input data here in my Excel sheet? So copy all this data, Control C, go to here and paste. Okay, let me copy and paste it properly. Copy, paste, special values I have to do. Paste, and I'm keeping right. See here, I need to space it. That's it, guys. All the data has been populated. Just double click on the vertical rows. So you can able to see the full information. I'm clicking on vertical rows. That's it, guys. So like that, I have created an Excel sheet. So for this Excel, I can give whatever Excel sheet name I want. So I'm giving test data. Test data. So I specified all my input data in an Excel file, and I will retrieve all this input data into my program. So let's go to the how to retrieve the input data into my program. So yesterday I explained about test cases package. So today I'm going to explain about test cases 1 package. So I'm going to expand this test cases 1 package, and I'm clicking on tc01 add skills 1.java class file. So yesterday we discussed in before test section what we will do how to launch a Chrome browser part. Okay, so in before test section we will discuss about how to launch a Chrome browser. Okay, I have launched the Chrome browser part. One second, guys. Where is that? Okay, guys. So now let's understand how to retrieve input data from an Excel file. So first I'm opening test11.java class file. So this is a core Java concept, map string comma hash map string. So here I have created a data table object to retrieve input data from an Excel file. And in my program, there is a program called Excel API test 4. So these are the Excel util Java class file. It will be written by who is having 10 years of experience. So general ga project lo 10 years experience evaraithe untaro ee Java class files develop chestaru. Our job is just we have to create object and we need to call the methods. So I have created an object for Excel API test 4 and data table object. Here I have created data table object. Data table object is equal to it dot, so object dot method name, and I have to specify my Excel file path. So where is my Excel file path? Here. So let me take my Excel file path. So I'm specifying my Excel file path. You can give forward slashes. All right, I'm specifying my Excel file path and sheet name, Excel file path and extension and sheet 1 it is contains. And TC01, what is the input data? TC01. Okay, let's go to the Excel file path. TC01. TC01 contains skill name and skill description. Okay, let's go to the skill name and skill description. Skill name. And skill description, guys. Skill description. Where is that Excel? Skill description. Whatever parameter name is there, exact name you can give. Okay, guys. So all my input data is ready, and let me delete all this part and we will see. So what is the test case ID here? TC01 parameter name, skill name and skill description. So TC01 skill name and skill description I am printing. Let's check this program is working fine or not. Okay. What is this class? Test 11.java class file. Okay, let's run as test test. File not found exception. The system cannot find the file specified. So that means something we are giving wrong. 1 second. What is the extension? And Excel file path name is test data. Sorry, I had given wrong name. Okay, guys. Now let's run this program. So admin value, admin123. Password. So this is the parameter name. I think I have given incorrect name because W is small here. I had given. We have to give exact parameter name. So if you are giving small name also, it won't come. So let me run the programming. So whatever parameter names you have given, exact parameter names, admin123, Java 10 and Java description. So all the values it came properly. Now let's go to the my Excel yesterday's program. So here I want to retrieve all my input data, guys. Okay, what I am doing is let's go to this program and I'm taking all these lines of code. Control C and I'm pasting here. Control V. And the data table object also I need to declare globally. So wherever WebDriver object we have declared. So here I'm declaring my WebDriver object. So all my input data is ready. So it's printing. So now what I need to do is string username is equal to string password is equal to string skill name is equal to string skill description is equal to right, guys. So let's give correct parameter names. So now all my input data variables holding all the input data from the Excel. So now I am passing these variables here. Username, password, skill name, skill name. Right, guys. Let me save my program. Let's go to the program now. So test data Excel sheet, it contains Java 10. So let me give Java 100 description. 1 second, Java 100 description. Okay, I'm saving this program, close it. So this time, whenever skill name and skill description values, Java 100 and Java 100 description value, it will come. Username value, it will come admin, and password value, it will come as admin123. Okay, let's run the program now and we will see the Java 100 record will be created or not. Guys, is everyone able to see my screen or not? Hello? Okay, okay, fine. See, so Java 100 record had been created successfully. Okay, that's it, guys. So if you want to run the program one more time, you can go to the Excel sheet. You can change the value here. Actually, in the real time, people will follow this approach only. But so far, we are modifying all our input data directly in the programs, but it is not recommended approach. Because to modify your input data, you should not supposed to change your program. Just you need to pass your input data to the program. So to pass your input data to the program, okay, that concept we can call it as a data-driven framework. And I will tell you the background, how the input data is retrieving from the Excel. That part I will explain right now, after this. See that Java 200 description. So what are the changes I did for the yesterday's program? I will explain right now. Right, guys. So Java 200 record had been created successfully. So now we understood. So what are the changes we did? Only we did this part only. In the skills test, only we did this part. If you want to get another test data, TC02, 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 and corresponding parameter names, you need to specify. See here, what is the test case ID? If it is TC02, you can give job title, job description, job note. Exact parameter names you need to give. TC03, username, password. So the parameter names don't type. Whatever you have given parameter names, you can give it. So like that, we can retrieve the input data from the Excel. Okay. So I want to tell you very important step. Go to pom.xml. See, for TestNG libraries, @before test, @test, @after test, those annotation tags are populating in your TestNG class file because of this dependency, because of this supporting library. See, in your Selenium program, you are writing set of driver commands, driver.find element by ID, driver.find element by XPath, implicit wait, explicit waits. Those supporting commands you are writing because of Selenium supporting library. See, these two supporting libraries are developed specially for to retrieve input data from the Excel file. So the Excel file, what are the supporting libraries? People will ask in the interviews. org, Apache, POI, oo.xml, and the version we had used 3.17, and org, Apache common. So by using these two supporting libraries, this Excel API test 4, this Excel API test 4 class was developed. See, Excel API test 4, this is the class was developed by some senior people in the organizations. And what is the method name we had used? Get data table. So in this get data table method was developed. See here, public void get data table. This method was developed by some senior people in the organization. So just your part is you have to specify Excel file path and you have to specify sheet name so that you can able to retrieve each and every parameter name, and it will be printed in the console whenever you write system.out.println. And to hold those variables, you need to write like this. And after that, instead of passing hard-coded input values, you can pass these variables because these variables holding Excel data. So your program is running with the appropriate input values. So that's why we can call it as a hybrid framework, means it is a combination of page object model design pattern, TestNG framework, and data driven framework. Okay, let me try one more program and we will see. how much time it will take to automate this test case. So do we have the test cases for job space? Okay.
Yes, sir, I have a doubt here.
Yeah.
Each time I see that, we are updating in the Excel, right?
Hmm.
So regression, when this automation thing, we will be using this for most of the time. We'll be using this for regression after every sprint, right? After every build,
Yeah.
isn't it? So then might be now we have very less number of test cases, but in real time there will be n number of test cases, right? So
Hmm.
each time we can't go and update the that test data. Is there any way that we can find if the data is available and then create a new thing without human intervention, without us coming and doing it manually? Again,
Oh,
it is like doing manual work, isn't it?
understood. Very good question. Very good question. So instead of giving the details manually, can be able to give system can
No,
able to.
each time, yeah, unique, correct.
Yeah. I will come to that point. I will explain that point. Um, okay. I want to tell you one more important point. Maybe I will explain that point. Forgetting the important point. What is the thing? Okay. Let me do one more exercise on add jobs. After that, I will come to that point. So now what I'm doing is add skills one. This is the program I had developed. So what I'm doing is I'm taking copy and I'm pasting TC01 add jobs 2. Okay. So if it is add jobs 2, what is the one I want to use? TC02. I have to use TC02. Okay, let me take TC02. Right. TC02 I did. And the parameter names, username, password is correct. And I need for job titles, I need one more parameter. Okay, 1 second. All right, 1 second. All right. What is the parameter names? Job title. Guys, don't give your own names. So whatever parameter name you had given exact Excel name, you need to give that one. Just remember that point. Otherwise, it won't fetch the input data. Job description and job name. Right. So now we have all the input data: job title, job description, job name. Okay, guys. Job title. Okay, string job title. Job description and job node. See, variable names you can write whatever you want. I have no issue with that. So first part is login part is common. So anyway, I want to delete skill space. I'm not creating skills. So tell me, guys, which after login I need to navigate to job space, right? So for which page I need to create the I have to call here. For which page I need to create the object? Job space. Job space J1 is equal to new job space of. Right. Very good. See, but job space, it is showing error. It is asking to import job space pages. See, this line was imported automatically. Import pages dot job space. This line was added just now. Okay, right. And after that, J1 dot, sorry, J1 dot job space WebDriver object we need to pass, and after that J1 dot add jobs. So 1 second, where I am doing the changes, I think I'm doing in wrong place. Okay, job title, job description, job. So remaining everything is same. Okay, let's save the program. Is it showing anything? Okay. Okay, let me run the program. This time what record it will create? Sales 12 record has to create in the system. Okay, let's run the program. After that, without manual intervention, how to enter the data, that is the excellent doubt ask Maria. We can discuss that one. Job space. Run as. Hmm. So sales 12 description, sales 12 note. So the record had been created successfully. Okay, let's go and verify open orange HRM. Oh, sorry. So go to admin, jobs, job titles. So what is the record had been created just now? It had been created or not? I think that save button is not working, guys. Yesterday I told you, right? Save button. So you can apply that save button logic because save button has having an issue. So apply the same logic and it will work out. So I want to tell you important point. So just now Maria had asked that doubt. Sir, do we need to modify the Excel data every time? So it's unnecessarily wasting of my time. So how can I optimize this one? Okay, I will tell you the shortcut. సో మేరీ అడిగే డౌట్ ఏంటంటే జాబ్స్ 12 జాబ్స్ సో ప్రతిసారి నేను ఇన్పుట్ డేటా వెళ్ళి ఎక్సెల్లో డేటా మార్చాలా మార్చకుండా ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ చేస్తే కొత్త రికార్డ్స్ క్రియేట్ అవ్వవా సో ఐ వాంట్ టు క్రియేట్ న్యూ రికార్డ్స్ అన్నాడు ఓకే ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ దట్ పాయింట్
అయిందా బండి కడుగు కడగలేవు మరి
గైస్ ప్లీజ్ గో ఆన్ మ్యూట్ ప్లీజ్
మళ్ళీ బురద అవుతుంది పోనీ మట్టి మట్టి కడిగేసాక మళ్ళీ ఓడి శుద్ధిగా ఇందాక అంతే అవుతుంది
హలో గైస్ సంబడి ఇస్ నాట్ సంథింగ్ వాట్ ఇస్ దట్ ఎక్స్టెంట్ రిపోర్ట్స్ రైట్ I'm looking for the logic part. Just a minute. You had asked some very important doubt. Very good, very good. Right. So what I did is these 3 lines I have added. So these 3 lines I have added. That means the current timestamp, it will be appended and the new records will be created every time. Okay, let's understand year, month, date, hours, milliseconds. So whichever format that you want to add. Suppose if you want to add up to here, it would be fine. But if you want to take semiseconds and milliseconds, you can take it date format. Okay, let's run the program and we will see right now. See, while entering the input data, date timestamp will be appended. So you no need to modify Excel data. Automatically in the program, the date timestamp got appended. So generally people will use this kind of approach in real time. It's an excellent doubt. See, the date timestamp was appended. You no need to modify your input data. And we can easily understand when this test data also had been created. So just the additional part we did only this part. Maria, you are clear?
Yes.
So whenever, suppose if I want to create one more new record, again date timestamp will be changed. So anyway, that save button issue also we can fix it right away.
When we talk about here we are talking about timestamp, right, sir? But what about the job title or the skills, the description?
In
We
that
can't do
case,
anything with that.
Maria, if you see while creating manual testers also, they will
Mhm.
create their own data, right?
Yes,
To
manually,
remember.
yeah, we will do it.
So if you want to do specifically to create your own data, then you have to modify. You need to come back to Excel and so we cannot avoid those things. But if you want to create new data, you can append every time. The timestamp will be appended and it will be printed. Suppose if you want to create sales 12, if you want to create sales 13, you can create it. But in the system, if already sales 13 record is already there, the timestamp will be appended and new record will be created. Got it?
Can you show me the record you just created with the
Oh,
timestamp?
okay, 1 second. So yesterday we are clicking on save button, right? 1 second. And I'm going to, the save button is not working and we will go to that part.
Because now when you see you have written code for timestamp, right? But what if the requirement is not about timestamp? It's only creating a new ID, right?
See, then in Java, there is so many alternative approaches, math, random, how to create a random number. So you need to explore that logic in core Java.
Okay.
1 second, forgetting the things.